In many cities, walking alone at night means constant worry, looking over your shoulder. But in Japan, a woman can explore Shinjuku's busiest streets at 1 a.m. with a peace you wouldn't believe. Two worlds, same time. How does Japan make that even possible? It's a huge question every solo traveler asks. Is it actually safe to walk through a place like Shinjuku at 1 a.m.? You hear about areas like Kabukicho, Tokyo's famous red light district, and your brain immediately says danger. It has that reputation. But here's the thing travelers discover the second they get there. The feeling on the ground is completely different. People are just everywhere. And that constant flow of people creates this weird, powerful sense of safety you just don't get back home. The secret isn't that these places are perfect. It's that the real dangers are totally different from what you'd expect. It's less about avoiding crime and more about knowing the simple tricks to sidestep scams. Once you know them, exploring at night isn't just possible, it's completely freeing. Alright, so let's break down what it's actually like to walk through one of Japan's famous entertainment districts at night. When you step into a place like Kabukicho, it can feel a little wild. It's bright, it's loud, and yeah, you'll definitely see some drunk people stumbling around. It has that red light district reputation for a reason, but what you probably won't feel is unsafe. It's a weird paradox, but the sheer number of people out and about creates this powerful sense of security. One American woman on Reddit said that walking alone near Shinjuku late at night was the safer in her entire life she'd ever felt. The danger just isn't what you'd expect. Violent crime isn't really the issue for tourists here. The real thing you need to watch out for is a very specific type of scam run by guys on the street called touts. Their job is to be super friendly and lure you into a bar or club they work for. They'll promise you cheap drinks, a great time, anything to get you inside. Here is the single most important rule for navigating these areas. Just ignore them. Don't make eye contact, don't say a word, just keep on walking. The horror stories you hear about travelers getting into trouble, they almost always start the same way, by following a tout. That's when people get hit with enormous credit card charges or even have their drinks spiked. Interestingly, many travelers report that these touts are way more persistent with guys, especially if they're in a group. But the advice is the same for everyone. Just walk right past them. And if you ever do feel genuinely uncomfortable or like someone is following you, just look for a koban. These are tiny police boxes you'll see all over busy areas. Popping in there, or even just heading to the nearest train station to find an attendant, is the quickest way to get help. Just knowing that safety net is always around the corner makes all the difference. That safety net isn't just a feeling. It's built right into the city itself. A huge part of it comes down to these tiny police boxes you'll see on street corners, called koban. They're everywhere in busy districts. If you ever feel uncomfortable or need help, you literally just walk a few steps, and there's a police officer right there. Just knowing they're always around is a game changer. But it's not just about the police. The design of these entertainment areas is incredibly clever. Think about a place like Kabukicho or Osaka's Dotonbori. They are absolutely flooded with bright, neon lights. It's never truly dark. The sheer brightness makes you feel visible and safe. And on top of that, there are just so many people out and about, even late on a Sunday night. It creates this powerful, unspoken security system. When there are hundreds of other people around, tourists, locals, families, it just doesn't feel like a place where something bad could happen. It's a different story once you get into the quieter, residential neighborhoods. Things definitely go dark and quiet down out there. But in the main entertainment and tourist hubs, the combination of constant light, constant crowds, and the visible presence of koban police boxes creates this incredible sense of security. It's what allows you to walk around at 1 a.m. and feel completely at ease. It's a system designed to make you feel safe without you even realizing it. But beyond the bright lights and police boxes, there's a deeper reason it feels so different. It's this invisible layer of social trust that's just baked into the culture. Japan simply has incredibly low crime rates compared to most other countries. And you see proof of this everywhere online. There's one story from an American woman who lived near Shinjuku, and she put it perfectly. She said she had never felt safer in my entire life. She would walk home at any hour, take the trains by herself, even go to bars alone, and never once felt scared. Think about that for a second. In most major cities around the world, there are entire neighborhoods you're told to just avoid after dark. In places like Tokyo, Kyoto, or Osaka, that concept doesn't really exist. Now, that doesn't mean places like Kabukicho are perfect. You'll definitely see drunk people and some shady-looking clubs. It's a red light district, after all. But the key thing to understand is that the risk here is totally different. The main thing you need to watch out for isn't violence, it's scams. The biggest issue is the guys on the street called touts. They'll be super persistent, trying to lure you into a bar. Best case, you end up with a crazy expensive bill. Worst case, there are stories of them spiking drinks. The number one rule is simple. Just ignore them and never, ever follow a tout into a bar. And if you ever do feel uncomfortable, like someone is following you, the advice is always the same. Get loud, make it obvious, and head straight for a train station or one of those Koban police boxes. That's really it. Understanding that one unwritten rule, knowing the difference between a real threat and a simple scam, is what gives you the confidence to explore Japan's nightlife completely on your own terms. So, that piece you wouldn't believe. Walking alone at 1 a.m. in Shinjuku? It's not just a myth. It comes from a brilliant mix of things. Those visible police boxes, streets always full of people, and an invisible layer of deep trust in the culture. It means the usual worries about city nightlife just aren't there. Instead, the real secret is knowing how to spot a simple scam. Ignore the touts, stay aware, and suddenly, those vibrant late-night adventures become totally freeing. No more constantly looking over your shoulder. If you're ready to leave behind that constant worry and uncover more surprising truths about the world, make sure you stick around. Don't miss what's next.